Okay, let's check out the rest of the story. Let's check out number 3. Now, most of the time when we've done this, when we've done our A times C, we have had a 1 in front. But it doesn't change anything. This is still going to be A times C, which is now 30x squared. Okay? My B is going to be 13x. I have got my A is going to go here, which is my 5x squared, and my positive 6 is my C. And now I'm ready to rock. So I need to find numbers that multiply to 30 and add to 13. Because they're both positive, I can guess that these are going to be both positive. Okay? So I've got 30. Let's see. I've got 1 and 30. Does that add to 13? No. I've got 2 and 15. Does that add to 13? Nope. I've got 3 and 10. Could that add to 13? It sure could. That might be my answer. But let's just double check. 4, I can't divide 30 by 4. I can divide 30 by 5, and it would be 6, and then that would repeat. So these are my choices. So 2 and 15 are related to each other, and they're close to 30, but they would need to be subtracted. So that doesn't work. But 3 and 10 most certainly add to 13. So I've got 3x here and 10x here. Okay? So bring your 3x over here, positive, and your 10x over here, and what do you got? Now, here's my question. I've got to do up here first. What do these have in common? Going up. I can divide them both by an x. Can I divide them by a number? Nope. So x is out here. Okay. Now, coming out on top, I've got 5x squared and I've got 10x. Well, I can divide both of those by 5, and I can divide both by x, and that works. It's 5x times x gives me 5x squared. Awesome. I always want to make sure that this corner is correct, because that sets up the rest of the problem. Okay, so I need to figure out what these have in common. And a good way to do that is look at what I have out here. So here I have 5x, and it needs to become a 2x, or a 10x. So 5x times 2 gives me 10x. Can I divide both of these by 2? 10x and 6. I sure can. So positive 2. Okay, so then let's see what these have in common. Well, I can divide this by 3 and that by 3. So 3, it's going to be positive. Does that help me get this answer? 3 times x gives me 3x. 3 times 2 gives me 6. Awesome. I'm all set. So now I want to write my answer, x plus 2 times 5x plus 3. Again, the 5x plus 3 could be first. It doesn't matter. Don't forget, you're equal 0. So am I done? I'm not, because I have to figure out what 0 times 0 is. So I've got to do my x plus 2 equals 0. And that's going to be minus 2, right? Minus 2, x equals negative 2. And then I've got to do this one. 5x plus 3 equals 0. What do I have to get rid of first? Subtract 3 on both sides. I've got 5x equals negative 3. Divide both sides by 5. Negative 3/5 is not the easiest to graph, so let's put that into a decimal. Okay, so I'm going to have x equals negative 0.6. All right, so I've got not a whole lot of room to do my graph. I'm going to sneak it in here. Please sneak it in where you can. I've got negative 2, and I've got negative 0.6. Both on the negative side, and I'm all set. We'll take questions in class. God bless.